Family Worship Time, Restoring God's Presence in the Home. Session 2. Theme, Worship in Acts, Living a Life of Kindness. Acts 2 verse 42. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Objectives of this session. By the end of this session, participants will 1. Understand worship as both devotion to God and kindness to others. 2. Learn from the early church in Acts how practical love strengthens God's presence in the home. 3. Identify ways to incorporate acts of kindness into daily family worship. 1. Worship in Acts, a lifestyle of kindness. Acts 2 verses 44 to 45. All who believed were together and had all things in common, and sold their possessions to distribute to anyone as they had need. Lesson: true worship is not only spiritual but practical. It shows in generosity and care. Acts 4 verses 32 to 35. Believers shared everything and supported one another fully. Lesson: kindness and sharing strengthen unity and invite God's blessing. Acts 9 36 to 39. Dorcas, Tabitha, was full of good works and acts of charity, remembered for her kindness. Lesson: acts of kindness glorify God and build a caring community. Key point: worship in the New Testament church included helping others, showing hospitality, and demonstrating love through tangible actions. 2. Benefits of worship expressed in kindness. Strengthens family bonds. Serving one another nurtures respect and love at home. Invites God's presence. Acts of love reflect God's heart and invite His blessing. Models Christ for children. Teaches the next generation that faith is active, not passive. Impacts the community. A family that worships through kindness becomes a testimony in the neighborhood. 3. Practical ways to add kindness in family worship. Share meals with those in need. Support each other at home through chores and care. Use kind words, prayers, and notes. Engage in family charity projects. Combine prayer with practical acts of service. 4. Practical exercise. Identify one act of kindness each family member can do this week. During family worship, share stories of these acts and thank God for opportunities to serve. Create a kindness chart to track and celebrate actions that reflect God's love. Closing scripture. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially to those who are of the household of faith. Galatians 6 verse 10. Reflection/discussion questions. 1. How can worship in our home go beyond singing and prayer to include acts of kindness? 2. Which story from Acts inspires you the most to serve others? 3. What specific act of kindness will you commit to doing as a family this week?